With your arms full of food, you make your way down the hall towards Melanie, who hurries down the hall at a frantic pace. "Melanie!" you say in a raised voice as you approach her. She acts as if she didn't notice you calling her name and keeps walking, quickening her pace. "Melanie!" you say even louder. Recognizing that you aren't going to leave her alone, she stops in her tracks and turns around. "Right, I want to know what exactly is going..." You stop in the middle of your sentence and almost drop the food you carry in your arms. Held in a cloth in Melanie's hands is the necklace that Mistress Lorraine wore. You look up in Melanie's face and see panic. "Why do you have that?" you say cautiously. "I'm not supposed to. Gretel was supposed to take it from me, but she is nowhere to be found. After she left dinner, she disappeared. I fear Mistress Lorraine found out about her part in our plot. I can't even imagine what would happen to her if she was caught," Melanie says with tears forming in her eyes. "What do you mean?" you say, looking at Melanie. "I don't have time to explain. I need your help getting rid of the necklace, and then I can tell you. Please help me." You look at Melanie and see the fear that grips her. This could be advantageous to you. You take a second to think it through in your head and look at Melanie. "Okay, I'll help, but in return I want you to give me the details on what's going on tomorrow, and I mean the real details, not some cock and bull story. Mistress Lorraine doesn't expect me to come back alive from our errand run tomorrow, does she?" Melanie's eyes shoot from side to side, and then with a long sigh she replies, "Fine, whatever you want, just help me get rid of this damned thing," Melanie says, looking at the necklace with hatred. "Okay, what do you need me to do?" you ask. Melanie starts to walk fast and you follow her, your food still in your arms. "There's a passage deeper into the cave system that the coven is built in. It's very hard to get into, and we'll need 2 people to pry it open, which is where you come in. There is rumored to be a large ravine within the deeper areas of the cave. That's where we throw the necklace." You think this plan over as you continue to follow Melanie. "Okay, why don't we just get out of the coven and sell it or throw it away? Wouldn't that be easier?" Without turning around, Melanie replies, "What's easier comes at the price of laziness. If we just sell the necklace off, Mistress Lorraine can find the necklace again. If we throw it somewhere above ground, she can just snatch back for herself. But if we throw it down a ravine, it doesn't matter if she learns where it is or how much she wants it. She isn't going to get it back." The 2 of you walk through the empty halls of the coven in silence for a bit, and then Melanie picks back up. "The passage is right here," she says, pulling to the side where a large wardrobe sits against a wall. A few scuff marks on the floor below the wardrobe's feet show that it has been moved before, but not often. "One last thing," Melanie says as she gets ready to push the wardrobe. "There is something down there in the caves, something that lurks, waiting for prey. We must be very careful and quiet." You look at her concerned. "Let me get my sword, I'll be right back." As you make to leave, Melanie catches your arm. "There's no time for that, no time at all." What will you do? Help Melanie to get into the cave system behind the wardrobe, or go back to your room for your black steel sword first? The choice is yours. Leave a comment either on this video or on the YouTube short that will come out tomorrow to let your decision be known, and drop by next episode to see how your choice affects the story. And always remember, newcomers are always welcome to participate as well. Until next time.